Hey guys, it's Caleb here. Just giving you guys a little update on all of our little metal detecting ventures that we've had within the past month or so. I'll kind of get right down to some of the finds and go over some other stuff with you as well. But anyway, we went to a local park and we knew it was old. We've never done it. But when I went there the first time around just to test it, I did end up finding a 1943 silver Washington quarter there. So I told my friend about it. I'm like, hey, maybe we should go out there and do some research on it. And sure enough, that we found an old ball field out there. And the ball field, we found out that it's really old, but when we went out there was snow over it still. But when we went over the mound area, that's when I actually found my first ever war nickel, 1945 there. So, was really stoked about that. We didn't find much else other than maybe a couple wheats and a lot of clad. So, it looked like it had been hit pretty hard, but we still want to go back and do that ball diamond around the bleacher area. Later on that night, because we were just out and about, wanting to do some places that we had permission to do. Then the next place that we went to was an old church. It's been around for a long time, kind of in our local area. Anyway, we went around on the back side of it, and I ended up finding these two coins that you see right here, the 1942 Walker and the 1943 Merc Dime. The signal was really, really choppy on the E-trac, but I was getting some kind of high squeaks in there, and it was kind of consistent, but it wasn't that nice high ring that you normally get with an obvious silver. But I still dug anyway. When I pulled out the plug, the Walker was the first one that I saw. Then I put the pinpointer back down in there, and he had friends, and I ended up pulling out the Merc, checked it again, and it was empty. So that was my first ever silver spill that I got. Then just recently, we went out to another property that turned out to be a virgin site, and we went out there, and I'll just kind of go over it here with you. First night that I went out there, though, I was stupid and forgot to charge E-trac, so I only had like a bar on it, but I stretched that bar out to an hour and a half. Found 8 wheat pennies and nothing else really, and Derek, the guy that I go out with, he ended up finding I think 9 wheat pennies, a buffalo nickel, and I think 2 silver coins out there. So I was a little disappointed that I couldn't stay out there and detect the whole time, but the very next night, it was worth going back out there. But got a 1934 silver Washington quarter. Right after that, 1938 Washington quarter. Right after this, it's a 1942 Washington quarter, and just to show you here on the back, it's got a D mint mark. If I can get it to focus. You can probably see it. Go and put that back down. And then I got the Standing Liberty quarter, which there's an interesting story behind that. After I found it, I had yelled out to Derek that, hey, I found a Standing Liberty. And then not even 3 minutes after that, keep in mind this is like an old barn house type area, but I was by the garage. And I had my headphones half on, half off, listening to the signals, and I had the left-hand side off, just in case if Derek was trying to get a hold of me for anything. And then I heard, it startled me. It had to have been like a ghost whisper or something that just whispered in my ear, like silence. And it was just so eerie that I freaked out, shut off my machine, ran like a little girl over to him, and needless to say, that was an experience. I've never heard anything like that, and it was just kind of scary, but just a little interesting story for you guys. Yeah, I'm a wuss when it comes to that stuff, but I'll be better prepared next time. And then this other coin that I've got right here, it doesn't like focusing on it, don't know why. But anyway, it's a 1904 Indian head penny, and Derek, again, on that same night when I found these quarters, he ended up pulling 2 more dimes out of the ground, along with another, I think it was 9 or 10 wheats. But we pulled a total of about 37 wheats out of there, 8 silver, 3 Indian head pennies, 1 buffalo. So if you guys want an idea what a virgin site will give out, and there's probably more out there, but just to kind of show you here, granted this is trash from the past 3 months that we've dug, but at that site there's metal rods, I mean, a lot of nails, heck, even square nails if I could pull a couple out of here. But I mean, there's trash galore there, but you got to dig everything if you want to have some good luck out there. So, but yeah, it was no slouch. We pulled probably maybe a couple pounds worth of trash out of the ground each. So, just giving you guys a little heads up. Little peek at my silver collection. So far, I found 29 silver last year, and so far I'm already up to 10 this year. So. And Derek, he's beating me in the silver war right now because I think he's got about 2 or 3 more than I do. So, but anyway, I'll let you guys go. And if we're able to take some video during the daytime, since we've been doing a lot of night detecting just because of hours, I'll get more video out there. But just giving you guys an update. Later.